All right, today we're going to do something really fun. We're going to use these slides to imagine and build the absolute perfect day in El Salvador. We're talking from the very first sip of coffee in the morning all the way to a relaxing soak under the stars.
So, let's just picture it together for a second. What would that perfect day look, feel, and, this is the most important part, what would it taste like? Well, our whole journey kicks off with the most important meal of the day.
Any perfect day has to start with a great breakfast. And in El Salvador, it's so much more than just a meal. It's practically a family tradition. We are talking about the one, the only, desayuno típico.
I mean, just look at this lineup. This isn't just a plate of food, it's a perfect harmony of flavors. You've got the savory huevos picados, right? Scrambled with tomatoes and onions. You've got the essential refried beans, and then that perfect touch of sweetness from the fried plantains. You add some salty cheese, some creamy crema, fresh avocado, and that right there is the fuel for an absolutely fantastic day.
Now, a really key part of this breakfast is a side dish called casamiento. The name literally means marriage, and it's just the perfect word for it, because it describes how rice and beans are fried together to create something totally new and delicious. It's a staple, and it just beautifully represents that harmony you find in Salvadoran cooking. And with your morning coffee, you might get offered a quesadilla. But wait! You need to forget everything you think you know about the Mexican version. The Salvadoran quesadilla is a dense, sweet and savory cake made with rice flour and hard cheese, and it's topped with sesame seeds. It's this traditional Sunday morning treat, and let me tell you, it is absolutely perfect for dipping.
Okay, now that we're all fueled up, it's time to meet the true culinary soul of El Salvador. This is a food so important, it has its very own national day. We are, of course, talking about the pupusa. It's this thick, handmade patty, usually made from corn masa, and it's stuffed with all these incredible fillings and then cooked to this golden perfection on a griddle. Back in 2005, it was officially declared the national dish, which, that tells you everything you need to know about how important it is.
And get this, the pupusa is not some modern invention. Its roots go back thousands of years. They've actually found cooking tools at Joya de Seren, which is a Mayan village that was perfectly preserved in volcanic ash. The dish has evolved from having simple herb fillings way back when to including meat after the Spanish arrived. This is literally history that you can taste.
So, when you order, you're going to face a big choice: corn or rice dough. Corn is the classic, the original, but the rice dough, which is a specialty of a town called Oloquilta, is lighter, it's softer. They even set a Guinness World Record there for the world's largest pupusa. Honestly, my recommendation? You've got to try both.
So, what do you put inside? Well, the revuelta is the best seller for a reason. It combines all the great stuff: cheese, beans, and chicharrón, which is this savory pork paste, not crispy pork rinds. But the real star, if you can find it, is queso con loroco. Loroco is this edible flower bud, and it has this unique, earthy, kind of artichoke-like flavor. It is an absolute must-try.
Okay, so how do you eat it like a local? It's really simple. Step 1, use your hands. Seriously, no forks allowed here. You top it with a pile of tangy curtido, that's a fermented cabbage slaw, add a little drizzle of salsa rocha, and then you just dive in while it's still piping hot. And you know what the best part is? Pupusas are incredibly affordable. This price guide shows that it doesn't matter if you're at a street stall or a nice restaurant, this national treasure is a fantastic, filling meal that's only going to cost you a few dollars.
After that incredible meal, I think it's time for a change of scenery. Let's go take a little digestive stroll through the cultural heart of El Salvador, the beautiful colonial town of Suchitoto.
Just picture this. You're walking on cobblestone streets, surrounded by all these colorful colonial buildings. You can go admire the stunning white facade of the Santa Lucia Church, maybe take a boat out on the massive Lake Suchitlan, or browse the local markets for beautiful indigo textiles. Seriously, Suchitoto is like a journey back in time.
And while we're exploring, we're going to need something to drink. But forget your usual soda. Why not try the national drink, horchata de moro? It's made from moro seeds. Or maybe a warm, creamy atol de elote. Or how about the local orange vanilla soda, Cola Champagne? I mean, its slogan is literally the taste of El Salvador. You can't get more local than that.
So as evening starts to set in, our perfect day is about to get even better. We're heading up into the mountains for an experience that's both super relaxing and uniquely Salvador.
So that's about 107 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is the temperature of the main thermal pool at Santa Teresa.
heated naturally by volcanic activity and full of therapeutic minerals like sulfur. It is the absolute perfect way to soothe your muscles after a day of exploring.
Now, you could go during the day, of course, but Santa Teresa truly comes alive after the sun goes down. The whole atmosphere just transforms from this quiet spa into a lively, social gathering spot. That's when the real magic happens.
A visitor described it perfectly. Sip a cold beer in the hot pool under the stars, with live music in the background. Magical. On weekend nights, local bands play, you can grab a cold Pilsner from the poolside bar and just soak it all in. It's an authentic and truly unforgettable way to end the day.
And hey, here are just a few quick tips if you're planning to go. Entry's only $5. It's open late on weekends for that live music experience. And, this is a crucial one, make sure you bring cash because cards aren't widely accepted. This is a truly authentic local spot, not a tourist trap.
So from the Desayuno Típico to the Pupusa, from the colonial streets of Suchitoto to a thermal pool party, our perfect day shows that Salvadoran culture isn't just something to see, it's something to experience with all of your senses. Which leaves just one question. After seeing all this, which flavor of El Salvador tempts you the most?